Hey everyone, what's up? I hope that you are taking notes on our new series. I hope that this series will truly help some of you out there. Knowing that, just remember, you are not alone. So again, going back to neglect. What is neglect? Neglect is the absence of something. So the example is, the analogy is, in sort of demonstrating the harm, this is to translate this into the physical. Let's say we have 4 children. All of them, CPS is involved with the family. There has been some kind of accusation of something. 2 children have been the victim of physical abuse. They have bruises, scars, they have cuts, but you can see it. It's easy to see. And we say, should these 2 kids still be in the family? Easy to say, no way. But then the other 2 children, who are both victims of neglect in physical terms, they're being starved to death. Maybe medication is being withheld. Maybe there is no one to watch them, and they wander across the street as a 2-year-old with no one knowing where they are, into an unsafe territory. An absence of care and concern, an absence of protection, an absence of nutrition, an absence of. Should those children be left in the home? When we put it this way, you will say no. They shouldn't. They need to leave too. So let's lift that back up out of the physical, set it down into the emotional, and say, is that still true? Does the absence of something, is that as deadly? Is that as it is destructive as the presence of something bad? Yes, it really is. Because very similarly, there is a wasting away of the woman's heart. There is a wasting away of the relationship. There is a wasting away of her version, her view, herself. Yes, it matters. The obvious response is to legitimize that it's really bad news, really bad. To neglect or to abuse, to overtly abuse is all bad. To covertly abuse and neglect as well. What you are experiencing is valid. You are being twisted out of shape, and this is very understandable. It's really valid. Both the damage that the partner is doing directly towards you, but also there might be some damage that you are doing to yourself by not validating for yourself the damage. What you are experiencing is legitimate. You are filled with anger. You are filled with hurt. You are filled with frustration. And it all makes sense. He says it doesn't make sense. This is a critical step in your recovery. It's the compassion that you would offer gladly to anyone else whose story that you heard. Let's say your best friend came, or your mother came and said, "This is happening to me." You would gladly offer them compassion. You would gladly offer them belief, but often withholds it from yourself because you have fallen prey to his narrative that this is your fault. So you can validate it, be compassionate towards it in someone else, but for you go back to, I should have done better. I should have tried harder, been more patient, been something more or different or other than what I've been. I've either been too much or too less of something. He says it's your fault. Okay, guys, we're going to stop here. If this is sounding more and more like your story, I ask you to go back and listen again. Pick out the things that you can use and implement. Have you thought about reaching out to anyone for help? If not, I encourage you, don't wait any longer. Do not wait. Start the healing work with someone by your side. Know you are loved, needed, and wanted. Okay? I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the night. Again, we're just going to take this slow because I don't want us to miss anything. But tomorrow night will be part 6 of escaping the cycle of reactive abuse.